Alright now everybody, we are here at Garner State Park. Today is Wednesday, the 14th of March 2018. It's about 11:18 in the morning, and we've decided we're going to start doing this old Baldy Trail and this White Rock Cave Trail and a couple others. So this is the start of it down in a campground. You see some scenery around here. Let's go this way. Alright, so this says Old Baldy to the left and White Rock Cave to the right. So you want to start with the White Rock then. Alright, so we're going to start right here with the White Rock Trail, White Rock Cave Trail, and then we'll come down the Old Baldy there. So you can see it says Bird Trail, White Rock Cave. Thank you for helping us keep the park clean. Here is a little sign. Safety first, and see there's a White Rock Cave right there. We'll be able to see that in a little while. Watch your step because it's rocky. You are here, and so you can see it's only 0.28 miles.
Yeah, because right here.
And then we'll take the Bird Trail and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So let's go on and check this out. How you doing? And in this tree, we got some purple flowers here, so get a look at those. Nice and pretty. The trail is pretty rocky, actually. Oh, and by the way, my co-worker, she has her brand new hiking boots on, just bought first trail, so.
Salamam.
Something like that. So, this way she gets to test them out, her old shoes. Put a lot of gravel in her feet, and we're not as comfortable and stuff, so we're hoping that we've corrected that thing with these new ones. So we'll find out, but you can see it's pretty woodsy in here, pretty rocky on the trail. But as we get to things, like always, you know I'll be showing them to you. So stick around and let's come on back in a second and see things. Alright, it's White Rock Cave. Oh. Okay, a lot of graffiti. Sadly. Man, this is low. Yeah, low. Yeah, I mean, there's just a little hole here.
Yeah.
With some rocks. Bunch of little rocks here. So, yeah, I ain't about to try to go back in there. So. Yeah.
Hopefully not.
You're welcome to go dig around back there. There you go. You and me both. It's pretty neat though. Alright, so that was White Rock Cave. Alright, so now you see, now we start the bird trail. Oh, by the way, if you ever come here to Garner State Park, if you start up this first trail that we did, this White Rock Cave trail, when you come to a split, the right looks like the obvious trail. It ain't. It's the big old cuts. Looks like a waterfall. Stay to your left, come straight up that. You'll be on the stupid trail. They don't put arrows, they don't put signs, they don't put anything. I'm just here at the beginning of their trail here. And then after that, there's trails that are cut off everywhere. And if you're like me, you'll take the wrong one every time. And we walked up such steep hills, it ain't crazy. But, you know, away it goes. So, we'll keep going on uphill. This stuff, I gotta say, is steep. So if you're in really bad shape, don't come here and do this. But if you're in halfway decent shape, you can handle it. Yep, with good hiking boots, there's a lot of slick rock and dirt here. So we both got really good $1 boots on. And you will slip and slide. Just be aware of that. There's a painted foot on that rock, so I guess, hey, this is the way you walk. But look, there's no other obvious trail around anywhere. So when you don't need it, they put them. Pretty nice. So let's see you on the next interesting thing. All right, so you can see right here it says Rim Trail. Going to the right, that's where we're going. We came from back there. Bird Trail ended right down there, and it's an intersection of a lot of trails. And and on these trails at least, you see they do put these orange footsteps so you can tell where the trails are, because this place is quite confusing. I gotta be honest. It's there. You'll come to spots and there's literally it's like 2 and 3 and 4 trails goes off here, there, and yonder. And you gotta look for these footsteps on some of these trails to see where in the world you should be going. So just something to be aware of again if you come here. But it's been uphill the whole way until this. This is the first flat trail we've literally been on. So this one feels pretty good. And we'll be climbing some more, I know. And then going back down on our trip back. So we'll keep going. As we get to some things, I'll fire it up and show those to you. Alright, so we walked an extremely short distance. Some of these trails are embarrassingly short. But anyway, you can see it says Bell Trail and to Donovan Trail. Well, I don't know about the Donovan Trail, but we are doing this Bell Trail. And when you turn over here, you can see a nice bigger sign that does say Bell Trail. So now we're going to be on this for a short distance and then start cutting our way back. So, nice and rocky like everything else. As it was pointed out to me, everybody, literally, apparently every person to the person that has passed us, that's been a lot. You know, they're going one way, we're going the other. Are in tennis shoes. Do you see this trail? Look at this. You do not want to be in tennis shoes on this trail, on any of these trails, because they've all have looked like this. So if you come here, please bring hiking boots, put them on, wear them, and use them. Save yourself a broken leg, or worse. Alright. So you can see it continues on down through here. So I'll show you when we get to the next interesting thing. Alright guys, we've actually come quite a ways. We're on what they call the Foshey Trail. Making our way back down, then we're going to go do the old Baldy Trail before we make our way all the way down. But this is one of the viewpoints here. Just thought I'd show you this. You see the nice little pond down there. Various buildings and hills and things. And then the trail heads on it this way. This part of it's still nice and flat and everything, a lot of rock still, but you know, nice and flat. This part's easy, so we like these after we've done the very, very difficult. So just wanted to show you that overlook, show you a little bit of the view here, and we're going to keep going, and then probably, you know, I don't know if there'll be anything else on this trail or not. If there's not, once we get to the old Baldy Trail, then I'll show you the beginning of that and we'll go from there. See you then. Alright, so this way, this goes up to Old Baldy. We just came off of Foshey Trail, which is that way. So we came this way, and this will take us to the summit of Baldy. And this here also is the Baldy Trail. We will be coming back down. We'll be coming down from here when we summit up there. Come back down, all the way down here, and this will take us to the end and off of this. So this is the start of it, so I'll give you a minute's worth of it here. And we'll keep going. Let me tell you, we've been standing here for several minutes, and man, this is crowded. And I do mean crowded. So a lot of people do this trail. And it's actually, I think it's supposed to be about the hardest thing in this park, actually. But we'll be doing it. You can see climbing up. Got some good rock climbing coming up. And we'll see what we can accomplish here. Give you a little bit of this, I guess. Ooh. Okay. All right, out there, I doubt you see it with this GoPro, but if he comes closer. Okay. Somebody's fired up a quad or something, which is illegal to fly in the state park. Yeah. Somebody's got, I think it's a Mavic. Here, look up there, just to show. That's illegal in the state park. Dummy. Okay, so anyway, we made it pretty much to the top. We will go on up to the very, very top, which is just right where I just showed you. That's the Frio River down there, okay? This is our view. And here's what we're looking at. And that's the Frio River going on down through there. That's a whole campground stuff of this park. Again, this is Garner State Park. Closest town they call is Concan, in Texas. So, haven't been there, but anyway, see those vehicles way down there, going down that road?
Our car is right down there by that restroom. It's the first one. Well, it's not the first one, but you can see it.
Okay, yeah, it's hard for me to see, but I can see part of it. Way, way, way down there is our car, actually. So that's where we're at, and that's where we'll be coming out at, is down through there. But it's a beautiful view, so I've got to say, I see why so many people do this trail. This view is just absolutely spectacular. You see all these hills around here. If you wonder, why do they call this the hill country? And look back there, you see those whole cliff face way back there. So that's pretty cool. But if you want to know why they call this the hill country, well, just take a look. All these hills. This is the reason this is called the hill country. And the trail, we came up right through there, probably about the center of your screen right now. And that's where we'll be going back down. This is an in and out here. And then we'll be going back down through the way I showed you when we first started this. And we'll come out where we started. So, enjoy this view here. And tell you what I'll do for you. I'm just going right here. Here you go. That's where we're sitting at. Yeah. That's where we're sitting. Crazy, huh? Alright, so hope you enjoyed this. I'll get to the very top. I'll take one of that too. And we'll check out some more. Alright, so we're walking up around the top here. We're waiting to get to the very, very top. They got a big pile of rocks. And that's where the moron is still up here. He's flying a Mavic. Of course, DJI people, you know, what do you know, they ain't got the brains to buy something right anyway. So, you know, they're going to break state law and fly in these places. So, we're walking around the perimeter, basically, up here at the top. Ran across this. Not sure how this looks to you, but this is deep. I mean, if I was to go down to the bottom from where I'm standing, I gotta say that's 12 to 15 feet down, I would say. So, pretty good little drop there. And it's like a cave, but back in here, it ends back in there. And again, I don't know if it's coming through in this video. It looks awful black on here, but I can see the end of it down there. But that's pretty cool. But here's one of the overlooks over here that we're heading to. Over here is one of these bushes with the purple flowers. So that's pretty nice. But other than that, I don't know if there's too much to see around here, but we'll make our way up to the top and I'll show you that in a minute. All right, so here we are. We've summited. All right, we're at the very top of this. Here's the lookout. Show you around all the way through, and even back behind me. I don't even know what's back there. There we go. And we just finished the 360. There we go. All right.
We're going down.
So here we are. You see, we've summited. We look good, and things are working out. All right, let's get ourselves down to the bottom now, okay? See you later. All right, so I've been coming down for a while, and it's getting to my knees a little bit. Thought we'd record just a section that we're in. All these trees and everything, downs and ups. You see, here's the up. I'll go through here. See all these trees hanging out. And the trail. But we are making our way down, even though we were going up there. So, not too much of a view, just shows you're in a forest here. I guess these are cypress trees, I think. And, yeah, there's trail. I think these all meet together, so I don't know if it matters which way we take. But just thought I'd record a little bit of it, show you what it looks like through here. So, see something else, we'll get to it. Yeah, there's a footstep to show you we're on the right path. Alright, let's keep going. Check it out. We're at the bottom. We actually made it. That's the out right there. This is a sign. Take a look at this thing. I like this thing. That's very cool, and it's actually extremely true. See right there's what it looks like somewhat in the fall. So that's kind of cool. And you see there's a map. We are right there. And this is the campgrounds and stuff right along here. So let's go on out and finish this thing. How you doing? All right, now I just want to show you this before we close this out. See that? You remember that sign from the very beginning? White Rock Cave, that's why we went to the right. Old Baldy here to the left, so that's why we came back down. So, right out here is the full exit. That's where we started, and this is where we end this one. Hope you've enjoyed these trails, and we'll probably do another one or two here in a little while. Enjoy. You see right here, we're going to be doing this Blinn River Trail. It's actually a very easy trail. It takes us down to the river, and which is the Frio River. You know, we're still in the park, of course. Garner State Park, and going to go down here and walk along the river, and then we're actually going to do the longest trail after that they've got in this park, but it's actually an easy one, so no big deal there. And then we'll be done with the Garner State Park for today. So just wanted to show you some of this entrance here, and that I almost tripped. So, rocks sticking up under these leaves, you got to be careful. But that's the way it is. You can see there's campsites up there. So, we're going to walk down through here, and I'll show you part of the river when we get down to it. So, I'll see you in a minute. All right, so we're on this Blinn Trail. What you're looking at is the Frio River. That's looking upriver. A couple fishermen there. This way, it's looking downriver. And yeah, two people floating along kayaks there with two dogs actually. So it's fairly wide. We've seen some little fishies swimming by. I don't see any right now, but I was hoping to see one to show you, but I guess not. Guess they're gone. But this is the Frio River. It looks kind of brownish here. It looks greenish bluish out there. And the other reflections. Here's a part of the trail. Let's go ahead and get some of this. Show you. See like this gigantic rock back here. All this wood. Cliff up there. little place right there. Get down by the river. There. See this greenery here? Boy, that's really bright green. You see this?
Yeah.
That is cool. That's a rich green. I like that. Pretty singing birds. I'm sure that was picked up. You see again all these rocks and the greenery. So now here's what she was talking about. We first kind of came in and we saw this tree. Look at these roots. That's all this is. It's just roots all tied up together. And here's the tree. I'll point this thing up and show the whole thing to you. There you go. You should have a good look at the tree. So, these gigantic roots everywhere. See, even out here. Hey, how you doing? So you can see they continue out here. They run all the way on up through here. Look at that. I mean, there are roots everywhere. Oh yeah. And then let me see. This GoPro luckily is pretty wide. Yeah. You see all that? That tree, I would say at its base right there, honest to goodness, it's got to be a minimum of 10 feet across. And I mean a minimum. Probably wider than that. That's how big this thing is. And look how it's kind of eat up in the middle, if you can see it. All the way up. Yeah, to that fork right there. Crazy. Okay. So, let's keep going and looking. Now right here, you see all these roots here? Look at this. I mean, they're all the way out here. And they're all a part of this tree. See all these roots here? Crazy. And see, this tells you it's the Blinn River Trail. Just to get your bearings, this trail right here. Yeah, right there. We came down from there, okay? So when we came down here, we of course walked through here. You see this Blinn River Trail sign right there on that tree. And look at all these roots from this point of view. Look at this. Crazy. Then the trail goes right here and it splits. All right, so you can see right here, we're at the start of the Frio Canyon trailhead now, which is right next to the Blinn River Trail that we just did. This is the longest trail in the park. It's 2.88 miles, but it's easy. It's supposed to take you down through some canyon and show you the mountains and stuff around the park, what they call them mountains, what are really truly hills. But anyway, this is the start of the trail. It's 3:48 in the afternoon. They say it takes an hour and a half. So given that, it should be 5:18 by the time we get back here and get this thing finished up, or at least get to the end of it. So we will keep that marked in our heads. We'll see how long this thing takes. And again, you know, this is the last trail of the day, so this will do this one. And I'll show you things as we run across them. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I'm just being recorded. We've actually come off the trail right behind me. And I'm just going to walk down here, look at the river. So I thought we'd just show you a little bit of this trail that goes down to the river. It's not too bad, as you can see. The main trail has just been flat and all of that, so we like a good trail. But right out here is the Frio River, and you can see there's water running all over the place. This thing is wide. It's not deep. As far as I can see, and I can see almost all the way across. It's definitely not deep at all. It's probably a few inches. But other than that, it's good clear water, though, I can tell you that. It's a nice looking river. And let's be quiet for a few seconds. I'll let you hear it, okay? There. Hope you like that. All right, we're just going along this Frio Trail. And if you notice up in here, there's roads up there. It looks like an arrow pointing to the top of that hill. So we thought that was kind of neat. I'll just take you over here to the left of me. See, we got hills there. And as we come around, hills all here. Very nice. Through there. And then way out there, some, well, at least appears to be shorter ones, you know, from here. But, you know, we're still on the Frio Trail. And, I mean, this is it. It's just basically a grassy road is what it amounts to. You can see up here, we're going to walk into some trees and stuff. But other than this, I mean, honestly, this is the trail. I'll show it to you right there. So you can see it going along. And not anything exciting on this trail, to be honest. Just good for exercise. I've seen quite a few bicyclists and all of that. So anyway, if I do see anything, I'll point it out to you. If not, I'll just give you an update when we get to the end. So either way, see you in a minute. All right, so we're walking along, and you see this big wide tree here. I like the way that thing is split. That's very, very cool. This is the path here that we're going down now. And just thought all these trees are pretty neat. So we wanted to share these with you. And lo and behold, we had no idea. We've not seen anybody in probably half an hour longer. And that's people come walking in the woods, so that was weird. But anyway, that's what it looks like over to the left. There's a ton of trees over there. As we scroll around, that great big tree right there. And you can just see some pine trees over here to the right. In fact, a number of them. And a whole lot of trees through there. And over there on the ground, if you can see that now, which you should be able to, that is a gigantic tree. Just laying amongst a bunch of other trees. I guess it had its time and now it's heading back to the earth. So, just want to show you this little treat area we come into. The path has changed a little bit, yeah. Here it's just being pointed out. There's a little butterfly right there. You can see him hopefully. He's sure flitting around a lot. But anyway, out this way we go, and we'll just keep on traveling. Not sure how far we've come, but we've definitely done well over 50%, maybe 70%. I have no idea at this point, but like I said, when we finish, I'll give you the time and we'll mark it then. All right, so if you look behind me, you'll see that this is the Frio Canyon Trailhead and a bird viewing blind and no motorized vehicles. So we are done at this point. This is the end of the trail. Like I told you, they say it's an hour and a half. It's now 4:55. We left at 3:48. It took us an hour and 7 minutes to do this trail. And we actually, as you know from this video, we took a little side trip off, went down to the river and spent a few minutes. Stopped at a bird blind back here for a few minutes. And all of that's included in that time. So we could actually walk this thing in an hour at most. So they say it's an hour and a half. So that's how quick we done it. Not too much going on. This is a campground over here. But for this, we're going to call this video. And that'll be that. Hope you enjoyed it. So, you know, give the thing a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment and all that good stuff. And we will see you on the next one. Okay, now, I did want to add one thing. Just wanted to show you. This is the Fit app. You can see that it shows both there. Hopefully you can see that. And there. And so far today I've done 21,262 steps. I've been walking, hopefully you can see that, for 4 hours and 59 minutes today. I walked 10.75 miles, burned 1,270 calories, and again, 21,262 steps. So that's been my day here at Garner State Park. And with that, we're definitely going to close this thing out. Show you this camping ground we're in. And right over there is where we come up off the river, and right there's the trail that we started with the Frio Canyon. So I will definitely see you on the next one this time. See you then.